You've been living your whole life with a switch inside of you, and it's wired directly to divine power. Hardwired, built in, and non-negotiable. But no one's ever taught you how to flip it on. Instead, they've taught you to doubt yourself, to outsource your faith, to look anywhere but within. Today that ends, because the truth is you're not broken, you're not missing anything. You're simply forgetting what you truly are. But once you remember, well, that's when everything changes. So when you first came into the world, you knew exactly who you were. There was no confusion, no doubt. No need to ask questions or search for answers. You didn't need to think about it. You didn't need validation or proof from anyone else. You were life itself, fearless, courageous, fully awake and alive. But somewhere along the way, the world began to teach you a different story. You were taught that you were small, you must earn your worth, and you needed permission to shine. You were taught that you were separate from others, separate from life itself, and most importantly, separate from whatever force created the stars, the oceans, and all living things. But that separation is a lie. It's the great illusion that Ernest Holmes spoke about when he said, the only thing we ever truly suffer from is our sense of separation from God. But the truth is, you were never disconnected. You've been carrying that power within you all along, like a sleeping giant simply waiting for the right moment to wake up. And the good news is, waking up isn't about struggle. It isn't about fighting, achieving, or proving your worthiness. It's about remembering. It's about seeing through the illusion. And it all starts from the moment you realize, deep in your heart, that you were never powerless. You only ever forgot who you truly are. So think of it like this. Inside of you there's a spiritual switch, a direct connection to the infinite. This switch controls your access to divine energy, intuition, creativity, inspiration, and strength. It's not broken, it's not lost. It's not hiding away somewhere that you need to search for. It's simply off, waiting patiently for your awareness to return to it. And here's the most important part. Flipping the switch doesn't require effort, struggle, or years of preparation. It only requires awareness. And it's taught that the Spirit doesn't need to be convinced to help you, to guide you, or to bless you. Spirit is always flowing, always ready, always broadcasting its signal. You don't need to beg for it, you just need to align with it. Like tuning into a radio station that's been playing your favorite songs all along. Your thoughts and emotions act like the dial. When your mind is tuned to fear, doubt, resentment, or lack, the signal gets weak and life feels heavy. But when you shift the dial towards faith, gratitude, love, and trust, the signal becomes strong, clear, and unmistakable. You don't have to create divine power. You can't create what already exists. You simply allow it. You stop resisting. You stop doubting. You soften to the truth that has always been there. The source of all life, the infinite power of creation itself, is already alive within you, simply waiting to be remembered. So how do you actually flip the switch inside of you? Well, the answer is simpler than you might think. It doesn't require years of study, endless effort, or some perfect spiritual ritual. It only requires one thing. You must decide to trust yourself again, and that's it. It's a decision, a turning inward, a quiet but powerful yes to your own inner knowing. So here's a simple path that you can start practicing today. Step number 1, awareness. First, catch yourself when you fall into old stories of separation, fear, doubt, and powerlessness. Don't judge yourself for it. Don't fight it. Just notice it. Awareness alone dissolves so much of that old conditioning. Recognizing the old patterns is half the work. Step number 2, alignment. Next, gently shift your focus towards something higher. Affirm silently or aloud, I am already connected, I am already powerful. Even if it feels awkward, even if your mind resists, say it anyway. Your subconscious is always listening, your body is always listening. The more you affirm your truth, the stronger the inner signal becomes. Step number 3, feeling. Finally, move beyond thinking, feel it. Feel gratitude as if you've already received the clarity, guidance, and miracles you desire. Feel the connection that's already yours. Because this feeling, not begging or pleading, this is what flips the switch. And once that switch is on, you'll wonder how you ever forgot who you really are. Okay, so how will you know when you've flipped your inner switch? You'll know because the world around you will start to change. Sign number 1, clarity appears out of nowhere. Problems that seemed impossible suddenly feel simple. The path forward lights up like runway lights in the dark. Sign number 2, synchronicities show up everywhere. You'll think about someone, and next they'll text you. You'll need an answer, and it'll show up in a book, a conversation, or even a song on the radio. Sign number 3, guidance feels natural. You'll stop second-guessing every decision. You'll start trusting that you are being led, because you are. These aren't magic tricks. This is the natural flow of a mind, aligned with the infinite. You're not forcing life, you're dancing with it. And it all starts with flipping that inner switch and remembering the truth about yourself. Okay, so let's be honest. Even when you flipped your inner switch, even when you feel connected and everything is going right, there'll still be moments when you forget. You'll have days when doubt creeps back in, whispering old fears into your mind. You'll face moments when the noise of the world feels louder than your own inner truth. And that's okay, because forgetting isn't failure. It's part of the process, part of the game of remembering who you are. You didn't come here to be perfect, to master it all in one flawless moment. You came here to remember, again and again, until remembering becomes second nature, until it feels more real to you than fear ever did. Ernest compared this to tuning a musical instrument. You don't tune a piano once and expect it to stay perfect forever. Life moves, vibration shifts, and so you keep tuning it, gently, lovingly, and without judgment. And the same is true with your connection with divine power. It's alive, and it responds to your attention. It also needs care, not because it's weak, but because you're learning to stay in harmony with it. Every time you notice yourself drifting into fear, and every time you bring yourself back to truth, you're tuning yourself in a little more. You're strengthening the signal. You're making it harder and harder for fear, doubt, and separation to fool you. And eventually, the lie of powerlessness loses its grip completely. The only thing that remains is the truth. You're always powerful. You're always connected. You're simply learning how to stay awake to it. So for me, the real question isn't how do I become powerful? It's am I willing to remember that I already am? You don't have to earn your connection. You don't need to beg for power. You are power. You are divine energy in human form. The switch is inside of you. It's been waiting your whole life for this moment. The moment you remember, decide and flip it on. Because once you do, you don't just change your life. You change the world around you. So don't wait. You've had the power all along. Now's the time to use it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, leave me a comment. Always love hearing from you guys. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and join this amazing community of like-minded people. As always, thank you so much for your engagement and support. It does mean the world to me. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye for now.